Hi everyone, this is Suzanne Wagner. Thank you for joining me for the Numerology and Astrology for 10/9/2020. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 14, and if you add the 1 and the 4 together, you get the number 5. The number 5 is a number of earth energy, physicality. It's like earth magic. It's the good red road. It's the shamanic path. It's about you can't understand another person's perspective until you've walked in their shoes, in their moccasins, so to speak. So today, being an Earth Day, keep both feet firmly planted on the ground. That is what the number 5 is all about. Being on Earth, being a part of this Earth, and being connected to all the life here is the focus for today. It is your roots that allow you to stay grounded. It is your roots that allow you to grow. The things that keep us stable, secure, grounded are often seen and therefore not appreciated. If you are a tree, your roots grow massively before the part of the tree above ground explodes in flowers and greenery. But all that work is going on below the ground, and you often cannot see it. If you are a ship, it is the anchor that keeps you stable in a storm, and it too is under the water and not seen. Grounding is different than faith, because faith is a concept, a principle, a belief, and it does not have to be real or grounded in truth to demand you have faith in it. In my garden this year, I had one plant that seemed green and lush, but it just never grew. For months, it stayed exactly the same. I'm one of those people that I hate to kill anything, and so I kept giving it good fertilizer and thinking that it would eventually pick up, but it never did. My husband, an old organic gardener from his 20s, he finally convinced me to just be ruthless and pull it up and put in another one, which I did. When I pulled this plant up, it literally had no root ball. The only reason it was alive was because I had been babying it and giving it so much support, but it did not have the ability to thrive. I now look at people that way. Some look okay on the outside, but they never just ever really grow. Somehow they just don't know how to thrive, and the reasons are the same. They have no good grounding. They have no good roots that will help them. And while they can survive by being coddled, they really do not have the grounding or the fire that allows them to be strong inside, to take those risks, and to push ahead when it becomes necessary to grow. When you are grounded and in alignment with your core, that gives you the stability for your life. From that place, you will always feel secure and calm, even under stress. The astrology for today. There is a Mars-Pluto square today, and for the last few days you might have felt like you were preparing for something. We had this aspect on August 12th, but it now is recurring because of the Mars retrograde. There will be one more after this on December 23rd, and that will make you feel as if things have finally come to a conclusion and a finality. That alone will feel like a great relief. While you may want to have some sort of control over events and circumstances in your life, assume instead that nothing will move smoothly. Frustration is going to be expected. Stay calm. You cannot fix the stresses of others, nor can you reason with someone losing it in a moment of reactiveness. Yes, it will feel like some old patterns are returning. Yes, will be arguments and power games. No, you will not have the control over the experiences or expressions of others. The intensity moving forward will bring with it no satisfaction. It may seem that the bullies are everywhere, and that is not completely true. What is happening is that many are at the end of their ropes and cannot take one more upset. Conflicts are a way to dredge up the sludge of our emotional past that has not yet healed. Look at those in conflict with great compassion and kindness. Those angry are suffering more and in more conflict than they want to appear. My quotes for today, I have two. The first one, Your sharp edges are not your strength. Your softness and fluid curves are your true power. It takes great courage to stay open and soft in such a cruel world. And then my second one for today, I seem to have something in my eye. I don't know what it is. It's like a fuzzy. Don't you hate that when that happens? Okay, my second one for today. Your judgment is a hyena screaming in the dark. Your fear is the jackal stealing food from the lion. Your hate is the rage of a wounded bear determined to take out anything that gets in its way. Your heart is what stops you from causing more suffering in a dense and difficult world. Your compassion is what stops you from retribution when you feel into the soul of another just trying to survive. Your kindness is needed more than ever in this time of hate. It is soothing and calming to those exhausted by the struggle. And my blog today. Those with no core power will have enormous egos. Such people have no intention of being kind or gentle. They are still at the stage of wanting to prove something in the external world. They will push, bluster, manipulate, lie, and provoke fear in order to have the false illusion of power. Egos projecting outward are a sure sign of inexperience and insecurity. Stay soft and kind. Do not let others harden your heart. Those with great power can also have great tenderness. Compassion, kindness, and tenderness is a choice that is learned over time. Real power does not move from a place of self-importance. Real power moves from authentically knowing and having the ability to stay humble in the presence of adulation. This is a sign of greatness. Thanks, everyone.